right. So, GrindStein.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Lamps Lab.
Hey, pleasure to be here, man.
It's good to have you. You know, we've been trying to do this for a little minute, but it's finally time.
Right.
As we was just talking a little bit, this is like a series of interviews of just, people in the area that's doing things,
Right.
all different type of things. So
Okay.
obviously this is our first show, the first interview that we are even doing. So
Yeah, that's legendary.
yeah, so I'm happy to do that. So
I feel solid about that.
Yeah. So you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm with it, man.
All right.
Yeah.
So you were born in Cincinnati?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, like around what part were you born?
Actually, it was they say I'm from like Middletown, but it's basically I was born in Cincinnati, grew up in Lincoln Heights. I was living out there till like the 4th grade, and then I moved out to Forest Park, and basically just grew up in the suburb area up until I was older. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in those areas? Far as parents, you like two family or two parents, one parent, siblings, stuff like that?
Like I never had my father in my life, so just growing up with my mother and my granny. I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters on my mother's side. I got 2 sisters on my father's side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, but it was just the 5 of us just growing up with my granny and my mother, living in Lincoln Heights. I just basically salute my granny because I just, like, looking back on everything, I can see the transition of her just seeing that, okay, she got to raise us, the 5 kids, because my mother, she was in the streets for real, like, not having a father. Like, my granny, she just took the role of both of them. So, like I said, I salute her, like, her grind, her hustle. I think that's really where I get a whole lot of my stuff from, because I just always seen her working, always seen her hustle, her craft, and all that stuff, though. So, I mean, it was a struggle as far as, like, where the location was, but I really never witnessed the struggle as far as, like, actually seeing it. Like,
Right.
I mean, we probably been messed up, but at the same time, I think we just make the best out of what we had, those type stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So would you consider yourself, were you a good kid growing up, or did you get in trouble a lot, or?
I felt like I was in the middle, though. You hear me? Like, I was good, and when it comes to being bad, I was good enough to get away from, get away with it type stuff. So, I was always told that I was a good kid, though. You feel me? Like, my brothers, they live too, though. You feel me? So they always say, like, you're the good one out of all of them. I just look at it like, okay, I'm just getting away. You hear me? So, but yeah, I feel like I've been a good kid, though.
And you mentioned your siblings. Did you used to see them and hang out with them a lot growing up, or were they just kind of, some of them you didn't have a relationship with? How's the relationship with your siblings?
Like, it's growing, like, being young, we was always around each other, but like now that we older, everybody like grown and got lives and stuff like that. So, and like for real, like, I'm like hell of an entrepreneur, so my time is really limited. So when I do come around, I always get cussed out because I barely be around. You hear me? So, but it's I always keep in contact with them. It's still out love, though. You feel me? Our bond is still thick. It's still solid. Yeah.
Right. And you got a twin, right?
Yeah.
What's that like? What was that like having a twin? And y'all identical or fraternal or?
We fraternal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it like having a twin? Or people have real close siblings, but that's different. Sharing the womb together and all that stuff.
Right.
How's it having a twin?
I mean, as far as like my experience, it's like so unique. You hear me? Like, I look at it like twins are very rare. Like twins are put here to show people that it's not just all about you type. You feel me? Like, a lot of people can get in their selfishness ways and stuff like that. I just always look at life like it was never about me from the jump. So that's how I move you know, in general. But it's a unique experience though. Like me and my twin, we like night and day. You hear me? Like, but like it's like he been in the streets a lot. You feel me? Like I come from the streets as well, but I know, like as far as the talents I got, I talked to God a while back. You feel me? Like as far as trying to get me about the streets and just blessing my journey though, and like saying I ain't gotta touch that. You feel me? Cause that's still an option, but it ain't the option for me for real. You hear me? But so my twin, he's still a street guy. You feel me though? Like so. We barely be around each other. I still go to see him and stuff from time to time. You hear me? Like we still link up and shit like that from time to time. But yeah, that's just basically where we at on that level.